Alright, so today we're gonna be looking at the Kuva Shildeg. Jesus Christ, that is not me. That's just the fucking controller bugging the fuck out. There's nothing I can really do about that. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be looking to today. It is a pretty good weapon, actually, and I actually kind of love it. Also because not only because of this combo, but I really like it because of this combo. I mean, come on, that is an amazing combo, and it's really good when you okay, I gotta set this up. Hold up, let's set it up. So we're gonna do level 6 of these, level 125. I'm gonna go through the builds, and we'll actually also go through like how to format this, because this thing, I don't know if it's all Kuva weapons, but this is with the Shielding. This goes up to level 40 if you format 5 times, so I don't know really what to do about that, but that is great. So this is a pretty much a powerhouse, but one thing I've done with this is if you actually do that combo, you can actually close the gap between enemies. So that's what I basically do with this, which is what I've come up with. So using this hammer, it's pretty fast, as you can see with my build, but it is gonna be like, you know, you're not gonna go very far with it. It's not like the fucking, you know, bleeding willow or something like that. It's not a pole arm. But what you could do with it is, while you're doing this, so let's say there are enemies here, you just do that, and then there's an enemy right over there. So what you want to do is you just press the L2 and boom, you do that fucking little animation that gets you moving, and then you get to the enemy, and then you basically kill him. This is a pretty good weapon. Now, it's kind of pretty much, you know, similar to most of Kuva weapons, let's be honest, because, you know, there's nothing really, it's gonna be a great. Now, as you can see with the stats, we got 31% status, or not 31% crit, and 27% status, so crit status hybrid. I got heat on mine because I had an arrow, so I got heat on mine. So this is the build. You don't really need to go for like a full-on 5 forma build, but I'm kind of OCD about that shit, so I just want to have it like the max rank it could be. And also it's actually a great thing now because I have like 30 more points. So what I could probably do with this is actually run this for my Atlas build now. So I actually have like an actual hammer for the Atlas build that I have. So yeah, this is kind of basically like the Paracaesar. You could just run fucking anything on this if you put in 5 forma, that is. If you don't want to put in 5 forma, you still get like somewhat of the benefits of putting the forma in, because every forma gives you like 2 levels, right? So every forma gives you like a level, and then with that I think it's like 32, 34, 36, 38, and 40. That's basically how it is. So it's still kind of worth it, and that's what it is, you know. Prime Fury, Prime Pressure Point, Blood Rush is there, of course. Conditional Overload and Beeping Wounds, because this sort of build has actually not died down yet. And it's also, I've been testing out, you know, Sacrificial Steel on this. I tested out crit builds. You could definitely run a crit build, like a full-on crit build. There's nothing, you know, it's not like you're gonna lose damage, it seems like, because now, you know, the combo builds up pretty fucking fast, and then you're like, what is it? Then, you know, it goes out and with a heavy attack. So I don't think there's any like downside, it seems like, for using like a full-on crit build. There is a downside of using a full-on status build now. That is the thing. But if you run a full-on crit build or a crit and status hybrid like this, you know, like we used to run, there seems to be much of a difference, I would say. So yeah, this is great. Also, I don't know what this follow through means, but that's something. It also has 3 range, which is like pretty good. So yeah, this is basically it. Also, if you can deal with a bit more slower attack speed, which I cannot, you can put this out, right? And then you can put Sacrificial Steel or anything like that, but it's gonna be slow. It is gonna be a little bit slow. Like if you were to do this, Now I don't have even my Kavat on right now, so I'm not even getting a crit buff to just, you know, to show you just the raw power of this thing. If you were to run it like this, it is a bit slow. I mean, yeah, it's gonna crit and it's gonna give you those numbers, which are great. I think it'll probably still be better to run like, you know, like if you really wanna. That is if you really want like a lot of damage, which it still will fucking do, no matter what, honestly. You know, you'll still be red critting at like 7-8 times combo multiplier, which is easy to get nowadays. So yeah, I don't, you know, that is a type of build that you could probably go for, but yeah. And I've actually like reviewed through all the stuff. It seems like now, because you don't need drifting contact anymore, which, you know, you could use it, but honestly not really worth it using anymore. And so you don't need drifting contact or, you know, what is it, fucking body count anymore. So you actually have like a 1 mod slot available on like these sort of like crit and status weapons that you could just do fucking whatever, which also makes it aware that you can actually use like full on fucking Prime Fury and Berserker on basically all fucking melee weapons now. So that is a fucking great thing. I really think that's really great now. So yeah, that's basically it is. There's nothing really anything other thing about it. Also, I don't know. There's nothing else really. It's a great weapon, and I do like it actually, and I'll use it. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I don't think anything. Oh yeah, I do want to put a do want to like share a little bit of my thoughts about like Kuva Liches. They're great. They're a great addition. I really do like them. I really do like the Kuva weapons because, you know, sometimes, you know, you want to have a, you know, a different weapon and everything. So I do like the weapons. I do like everything else. The only thing I kind of don't like is, you know, just the whole thing of actually trading the fucking liches, because it seems like how you actually trade these is like a little different. So what you do is you actually have to first get all 3 of the requiems, you know, get all 3 of the fucking symbols, whatever it is, mods, kill the fucker, and then you will have the option of vanquishing or, you know, getting the weapon or converting them. So then you can trade it. So this is just one of the one list that I just bought. And you know what? You know, I gotta go through all the requiems and stuff, but I don't really like I do. You cannot trade liches. Like when you think about, when I heard that you could trade liches, I thought it was like, oh, I give you mine and they'll get your, I'll give you mine and you'll give me yours. I thought that was the fucking thing, but it's not really that. It's a lot different. And also, supposedly this weapon bonus thing, the percentage is also like different. I don't think it goes above 60%, but maybe it does. Who knows? That's what people have been telling me, and I don't really get that shit. I was like, what the fuck? How does that work? But yeah, I just bought this one. It is 26% toxin, and it's the Kuva Shakur, the one that I wanted, and I'm gonna be making a video on this pretty much as soon as I can fucking get my hands on this thing, which is gonna be, it's gonna take me a day, honestly. These are not that hard, but yeah, I don't get that. I don't know why that is a thing. Like, you cannot trade liches if you have an active lich, and then you cannot even get rid of that lich because that lich will stay with you until you kill it or fucking, you know, convert it. So that's a little weird quirk. I really thought that's the only thing that kind of bothered me. But other than that, there's nothing really else. You know, I do like, also, I gotta say, this looks pretty cool. Even though on PlayStation, everything on PlayStation Warframe looks pretty shit, it still looks pretty nice. And you know, it's just, I wish I really had all the things that I have on my PC account now. But yeah, that's the Kuva Shakur, or not the Kuva Shakur, fuck, the Kuva Shildeg. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a long time since I actually made one of these, so it's kind of like, a little bit, refreshing to make one of these every once in a while. I need to make one of these every once in a while. And I only make them every once in a while because I really don't like want to make a build video for every single weapon. So I'm just like, I don't want to fucking bother with that shit. So I'd rather just, build the weapons and, do whatever the fuck, or build the weapons that I want to build and I want to review and I want to, take in. So that's what it is. And that's it. And I hope to see you with the Warframe 1 PC. Alright, see ya.